Hi, folks. All right. You might actually need to throw something out in your cabinet. Listeria contaminated salad by Dole Foods kills one, says the CDC. Their investigation started in September, but it was not clear until January. It was linked to packaged salad products by the Springfield facility by Dole Foods Co. Inc. So if you have Dole lettuce in the bag, especially, if not others, you might consider tossing it. I don't know if this situation has been fixed. I have yet to hear anything on the news, even about the Listeria, but one person has already died from it. Now, this is actually quite big, and I don't usually like doing these because I don't know whether or not the problem has been fixed, but if you have this in your cabinet and people have eaten it and they're fine, that's fine, but if you bought it, you might want to get rid of it. I don't know exactly what branch it was that they ate, if it was the leafy romaine, the Italian, this or that. I have no idea, folks. What I do know is that this is coming from MSN. This is coming straight from the CDC, folks. All right? The U.S. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention said one person had died and 12 were hospitalized from a strain of Listeria linked to packaged salads produced by Dole Foods Co. in the facility of Springfield, Ohio. Okay. This is actually pretty big. The investigation started in September, and basically it was said to continue until January. At least one outbreak of life-threatening bacterial infections has been recorded every year since 2011, primarily linked to packaged foods and daily products, according to this agency's website. But this is this year, folks. This is our January in 2016. This is actually quite big. And according to this down here, let me switch over in case I'm not switching over. Pew. Dole notified CDC on Thursday it had stopped all production of processing facility and withdrawing all packaged salads produced by the facility. This website here. So what I will do is I will put this up and I will go ahead and see what this actually says. So this is actually very important, and I want to get this to you first. There's disease control and prevention, multi-state outbreak, Listeria linked to packaged salads produced by Springfield, Ohio, Dole processing facility. Now, let me go back one just to show you exactly who, what, when, where, how, and why, because this is actually important, and it tells you exactly what states: Indiana, Massachusetts, Michigan, New Jersey, New York, Pennsylvania, starting July 5. It is July 22nd. Your foods might be safe, but I would probably toss them just in case. Let's see what this one says. So at a glance, the case count is 12 affected, 6 states, 1 death. Hospitalizations were 12. And according to them, there was no recall, but if you go back to here, what I just read here, go down. They had stopped production at the processing facility and were withdrawing all packaged salads produced by facility, said the CDC. But yet you come here and it says there has been no recall. So, folks, CDC said there's been no recall. Dole has said they withdrawed all packaged salads produced by the facility and stopped all production. So, I don't want to tell you what to do, folks, but we're getting two different stories, one from the producer, one from the agency. Quite frankly, it's not worth your family's life, especially if they cleaned their stuff and ran it through another facility or did something similar. Now, I know this stuff happens all the time, and it's one of the reasons that business does occasionally get hit by stuff, and I'm certain Dole, being the good company that it is, and I've never had a problem with Dole. I like their what is that? The orange banana juice that they put up, whatever it is. Anyways, I've never had a problem with Dole. I think this is just something that has happened. You know, a contamination that would happen to any one of us owning that facility. It just happened. But if I were you folks, I would get rid of my product if I had Dole lettuce laying around. My biggest concern here is exactly what I just showed you. You come down here, they say that they stopped all production at the facility in Ohio and withdrew all packaged salads produced at the facility. However, you go over here, and this comes from the CDC, folks, and they say there was no recall. Okay? That's not good, folks. And you can read all this stuff here. Ooh, a January 22 update. Okay, let's read that. Wow, there's a lot for January 22, folks. Holy hell. Okay, let's do this. Initial announcement. Since September of 2015, CDC has collaborated with public health officials in several states, the U.S. Food and Drug Administration, to investigate a multi-state outbreak of Listeria monocytogenes infections, listeriosis. Listeria can cause serious and life-threatening illness. Public health investigators using PulseNet system to identify illnesses may be part of the outbreak. PulseNet is a national subtyping network of public health food regulatory agency laboratories coordinated by the CDC. DNA fingerprinting is performed for Listeria bacteria isolated from the ill people by techniques called pulse field gel electrophoresis and whole genome sequencing. You can read the rest of that, folks. It's big, but I'm going to provide you both of these, and you can go in there and you can read it for yourself. I would even follow the CDC website to find out whether or not this situation has actually been fixed or not. Thank you.